The US has 8 public toilets per 100,000 people, a number comparable with the rate in Botswana, and far behind Iceland's world-leading 56 public toilets per 100,000. So why is it so hard to find a public toilet in the US?
They're annoyingly missing in places you'd expect them. Public spaces, busy streets, and transit stations. The few that are free to use almost always close in the evening and aren't easy to find unless you know exactly where to go.
Even in cases when a public restroom does exist, there's no guarantees about its usability.
It's a disaster.
A complete toss-up at any given moment.
The tourists here, grimy.
Repulsive.
Really gross.
How did this become the norm?
People have come up with some creative solutions to these issues. Notably, Teddy Siegel
created a publicly viewable map through Google Maps where people could add locations and notes and codes for fellow folks on their potty pilgrimage.
But what if we could make this system a lot more sophisticated and create something like an app that anyone can just download onto their phone? We created an app for iOS that helps people find public restrooms in an area. So the idea is that people should be able to add and review restrooms to a crowdsourced database so that they can see what restrooms are available in their area and also get an idea of how good these restrooms are in terms of certain factors such as accessibility, male, female, gender neutral, cleanliness, these sort of factors. While there are some existing apps for this, there's nothing that gives you that same level of like fine-grained detail about how good the restrooms are. Okay, so this is our loading screen. I don't know if you're able to hear on the audio, but there is a little audio clip. So as you can see on the map, there's a map displayed with plungers representing restrooms. You can click on so this is your location on the map, right? You can click on one of those pins. The number underneath it represents the number of floors in the restroom. And you get a preview page with like the building name, a button that can give you directions to that building. So now you can get directions to the building via Apple Maps. You can also see the average rating so far, the best floor number, and the top 2 reviews sorted by likes. So we'll talk about the all comments section later, but first let's talk about how you can view the rest of information for the rest of the floors. So for example, you can get info for floor 2, floor 1, floor 3, and on that preview we had info for floor 1. So anyways, say we look at floor 1. One thing you can do is you can add a review for the floor. So say everything is great, but we only have 5 stars for accessibility, 4 stars for everything else. And we'll check that. So before, there's no male, female, or neutral restrooms marked, but we'll add a new review. And we'll say that male and female both exist, but neutral doesn't exist. And we'll write the review as, wish they had a neutral, gender neutral bathroom. And so you can submit that review. And then let's click on the building again. Now you can see all comments. And in the all comments section, everything is sorted by the number of likes. So you can see that your new comment over here, which they had a gender neutral bathroom, shows up, and it's at the top because it's the most recent comment. Out of all the comments with like 0 likes, it is the most recent one. So yeah, like for example, if you like a different comment and then you go back to the all comment section, that comment's going to go higher. So this is the comment we just liked. So I'll unlike that for now. Now let's talk about how this restroom data is collected in the first place. So let me go back to the UT campus area where we have a lot more data collected about restrooms. When you're when you're looking at the map, you can click on this plus sign and add a new restroom. So let's say I want to add, let's say I want to add the PMA restroom. So I'm going to figure out the address for the PMA. Alright, so this is the PMA building. So 2515 Speedway. And let's say there's like 9 floors. There's more than 9. There's got to be like 14 on there. But look, the building already exists. We can't do that location. So let's do another location. So let's say I want to add a new restroom for the Austin Public Library. I'm going to find the address of the Austin Public Library. Okay, let's use this address. And if I recall correctly, there's like 5 or 6 floors. So let's say 5 floors. And so now a new building has been added. Let's go search for that building online. Yep, and so right here, next to Austin Public Library, we see a pin for Austin Public Library. Now, since that building is new, it's just been created. There's 0 ratings for everything. There's no comments. So let's add a new review for floor 3. And, you know, I'll be honest, these restrooms are okay. Not that clean, to be honest. They are vacant. Mostly everything works. It's okay. They're okay. But restrooms are kinda smelly. And if I recall correctly, they have all 3. So we submit that info, and now when you click on that restroom, things are updated. The info got sent to the database, and you can see your new comment. The comment you left on the review gets added to the comment section. So yeah, one thing I should also mention is you can configure your settings. You can change your username to something else. You can update your password, although I don't want to do that right now. You can see your activity, so these are like all the comments you've made in the past. This is also sorted by likes for like consistency purposes. Next, let's change the profile picture. So you tap on that profile picture, you can change it to something else. And that's going to be reflected whenever you view your comments or activity or anything else. So 2 more things I actually wanted to show. First, in the activity page, when you're viewing your current activity, you can actually click on each of these comments and it takes you to the information for that floor and the comment section for that floor. So let me go to one where there's more than one comment. See this one. Yeah, so you can see the entire comment section when you click on that comment. It was just another neat feature we implemented. And also, in regards to logging in and logging out, so let's say you log out. This is our login screen. We implemented some basic checks, you know, to make sure that things work correctly. So you input the wrong password, right? And if you log in successfully, it takes you back to the app. So yeah, that's about it.